Bed life.
It's a stream by bird of prey. Gained a bunch of subs in April.
Lost them all in May. In May.
But I know those numbers are gonna zoom.
Zoom.
When I'm on Nerdrotic's channel
This June. June. That's this month. Bed life.
And as stupid as it may seem, some people get their kicks downvoting the stream.
Some people.
But I won't ever let it get me down.
Nope, not gonna let it.
Cause this crazy old bird keeps sticking around.
Yeah.
I've been a bully, a brawler, a terror, a bum, and a boss with a ring. I've been east, west, and north, and south, and I've seen a few things.
A few things. Some things. Maybe a lot of things.
Stuck in this bed, so I just hit the remote and
Raise up my head. Bed life. Bed life.
I won't deny it.
Not gonna deny it.
I thought of quitting YouTube, but Kurogans say don't even
Oh,
try.
those Kurogans.
I gotta keep refuting those
Those anti-Trekker lies.
and
Turdistani turds. They smell so bad. Those orphans. They need our help.
A bully, a brawler, a terror, a bum, and a boss with a ring. I've been east, west,
North and south.
and I've seen a few things.
A lot of things. A lot of things. Let's just say a lot of things.
Find myself stuck in this bed, so I just hit the remote and
Raise up my head. Bed life.
bed life.
Bed life.
Can't deny it. Many times I thought of quitting YouTube, but my
Quitting
say
YouTube.
don't even try it.
Don't even try it.
There's no play button by next July.
Next July, not this July.
I'm gonna lay myself down
On this old bed and cry. Maybe maybe it'll just be soot in my eye. We'll see. We'll see. That beautiful.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
Oh,
DeVore. I
I'm not
play
speaking of
Vincent
beautiful.
Dax on DS9.
Hello, Nicole.
And I welcome you to MomOPrey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello, world. It's MomOPrey 5, Qapla. And I was just saying that beautiful rendition of Bed Life by the very talented Piano Dean. Not sure if he's here today, but last I heard from him a few days ago, he was feeling better, mostly from the virus. He had lost his sense of smell and taste, but otherwise was doing fine. So, Piano Dean, if you hear this at some point, I hope your senses recover soon. I think it takes a little longer than this, but hopefully they recover soon and the worst of it is over. And again, another giant thank you for that song. I love it. So, please remember to switch to live chat. We've got 15 people watching right now. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Welcome, 47 Yorktown. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, MomOPrey and all Qapla. Life with Matthew. Rock Solid Production says, hashtag boycott Momo. You know, we don't need to talk about Momo tonight since we're not doing a panel stream. I don't think we really have to worry about Momo making an appearance. Thomas Potts says, dear Bop. Yes, Thomas, there's plenty of dear Bops, and we will get to them in good time. Jitsi Lemons, Qapla says, when in June? Yes. And Jitsi, another great contributor to the channel, and I'm wearing his, well, it's my shirt, but with his graphic on it. Thank you again, Jitsi. Really enjoy the shirt and the pillows and the mugs. and all that good stuff. And you guys can get it on BirdoPrey5.com /stuff if you want. That's where you can get all that good stuff. John DeMarco says, greetings, John DeMarco, Qapla. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. And he says, damn fireworks. Are you hearing fireworks? Not Ryan Johnson? I tell you, they're all over. All of Facebook is people complaining about fireworks. Not because they hate fireworks, because their dogs hate fireworks. And John Araki just donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. And you got a little Andorian toast there. A little Andorian ale from Commander Shran. It's not Jadzia. Again, I watched Trials and Tribulations this morning. It was on BBC America when I first woke up. So I knew it was going to be a good day. I gotta love BBC America on Mondays and Tuesdays. It's from waking hours. It's almost constant DS9. Right now, Worf and Julian are in the Jem'Hadar prison, and Garrick is trying to escape. Let them escape. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Qapla. He says, hello to BirdoPrey5 in chat. Carlo says, hiya. Hope you're as well as can be, everyone. Thank you, Carlo. I know you guys have been following my case of whatever I've got. Knock wood, things, even though I never got the IV antibiotics, things seem to be doing well. I spoke to the doctor. She's allowing me to continue taking oral antibiotics for now, and fingers crossed, but maybe in a few days it won't even be necessary to deal with the IV antibiotics. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, things are not too bad. Also, we are...
7414.1. Our best estimates place us some 4 hours from Earth.
Thank you again, John Araki, for another $1 super chat. Captain Kirk, not Jadzia, but Captain Kirk. We are less than 24 hours. In fact, 15 to 16 hours away right now from NephewOPrey's debut into the world. If all goes as planned. I mean, he can always come sooner, but 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, SisOPrey is scheduled to go in to have her cesarean section. She had all of her last blood tests and COVID tests today.
Could take weeks.
Everything came out clear. Everything's good to go. So it's all set for tomorrow. 8 a.m. A friend is going to be there with her. And hopefully by, I don't know, 9, 10 a.m. maybe we'll have the first pictures. I will probably, unless someone else is on, I will probably go on and show the first pictures, and MomOPrey and I will be celebrating. Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat says, greetings from the future. It's Joseph Opay too. Richie Poole here. Richie Poole, are you in the house? I don't see him as of yet. Moira, hello Moira. And I see some Cinnabon. Hello Cinnabon. LDG. Richie, if you're here, MomOPrey, we're gonna have a story, Richie. We're gonna have a little story to tell. If you're here. No, Joe Biden donated $1. Thank you, Joe Biden. What? Oh, she's MomOPrey's talking to the instructions. Dear Bob, I have this thing poking out between my legs. Should I go to the hospital? Yes. Yeah, you should go, Joe. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird should be singing in his Aussie accent. Oh, wait, never mind. And John Araki put in another $1 through Super Chat, but no Dax yet. Not Ryan Johnson. Yeah, MomOPrey. Oi! I have a story about the Aussies. I almost told it yesterday on Anti-Tracker's channel, but people talked over me, so I had to stop. Yes, MomOPrey, he exists. I'm not so related to a real MomOPrey. I got an email on Friday to Giuseppe, my last name, at my Gmail account, which is my first name, my last name at gmail.com.
And prosper.
And it was to a Giuseppe last name. And it says, hey, Giuseppe, your bike, it's ready to be picked up here at Kmart in Australia. And I was like, but I'm not Giuseppe. And I tried to look for a link. I couldn't find a link to tell them I'm not Giuseppe, I'm Joe. I'm MomOPrey, not this Giuseppe character. But then I got another email saying, hey, Giuseppe, where are you? You got to come pick up your goddamn bike at the Kmart. It's still here. So again, I'm looking and there's nothing. There's nothing on this email to tell them that I am not Giuseppe. Like you should say, like here's a link. If you are not Giuseppe at Wannaboba, New South Wales, whatever his address was, which I had, that hey, you click here if it's not you. But they don't have this link. So I had to wait another few hours and then I got an email. I was like, oh, how did we do? And I was like, no, you did bad. So I typed out a big long thing that I am not a Giuseppe last name. I am MomOPrey 5. And this is no good. So I said, this OpRey. And we have the roos, we have the koalas, and we have the dingoes. But we ain't got no bicycle. That's not ours. So we told Kmart Australia to fix their shit. They have to get their emails right. And meanwhile, there's a Giuseppe last name out there somewhere in New South Wales. Woobaba. I couldn't pronounce it. But somewhere out there is a Giuseppe last name. And he is probably where I get my rich Australian accent from. Yes. Very good. So if you are or you know Giuseppe, my last name, in New South Wales, you tell him to go get his bike, please, because Kmart, they're not so happy. I don't know. At one point there, it sounded like I was gone full Alexander. John Araki put in 2 more $1 super chats through all that. Thank you so much, John Araki. Still no Dax, though. Commander Shran, again. Thank you. Yeah. So, yes, there's an actual MomOPrey with my last name and first name. And apparently very similar email address. Probably at Hotmail or something. In Australia. Thomas Potts says hashtag stay on YouTube, DJ. I would agree, DJ, if you're here. We all want you to stay on YouTube. He tweeted a poll. It was overwhelmingly to stay on YouTube, so I hope he respects the outcome of that poll, of course. I think some of us could do better. I watched this morning. For those who weren't there last night on DJ's stream, there were a couple of users who were both moderators in his chat who were arguing. It was nonsense. It never should have gotten past the first couple of backs and forths. I mean, everybody here is an adult. The fact that it got as far as it did, if it was me, I would tell, listen, if somebody gets on your nerve that much, just block them. YouTube gives us the ability to block people, right? If you don't like me, right? If I get on your nerves, okay? Let's say I didn't have a channel, or I did. You just didn't subscribe to it. But I'm on Anti-Trekker's channel, and you're getting annoyed of me typing when I type on Anti-Trekker's channel. You block me in YouTube, you don't see my chats. I don't exist. It's like I don't exist. So if you have that much of a problem with somebody that you're going to lose your cool, block them. Just block them. It should never have gotten as far as it did. John Araki again with another $1 super chat. Thank you. Anyway, this was happening in the middle of a game DJ was playing. So DJ's getting messages from people, that this is happening, from people involved in it's happening. And like, hey, DJ can't be there to fix this right now. Everybody here is an adult. It's like, just do it. And DJ got upset and ended the stream. I feel very bad for him. And I have to take the camera off for a second so MomOPrey can go to the door. Yeah, you can go to the door. So I hope DJ has cooled down. I hope the people who were in the chat cooled down. And I was a moderator, but I was playing the game, so I couldn't see any of this happening. But the argument was between two existing moderators. So it's like, guys, for adults, okay? If you don't want to hear what the other person has to say, ignore them with your brain, which is my preferred method, or just block them. MomOPrey is yelling at the delivery. I think they brought the wrong stuff. Wrong stuff? Wrong item? Oh. Are you going back outside? Oh, okay. Okay. So anyway,
Indications negative.
John Araki, another $1. At least you got Dax. At least you got Dax. The eyebrows, that scene is, I believe, that's the scene from when she was recognizing who Dr. McCoy was on the Enterprise. And she said, Leonard McCoy. Her host saw him at Old Miss, visited him at Old Miss. And she says, like, I always thought he would become a doctor. And Cisco looked at her and she's like, he has the hands of a surgeon, and did that eyebrow raise. All right, because Cisco asked, oh, Curzon know him? She says, no, my host at the time was Emery, a girl's name. And she's like, yeah, he had the hands of a surgeon and did the eyebrow raise. So that was Dax.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant.
Not that Dax, the other Dax. But
and I welcome you.
this is
to
still a
Bird
good
Oak Play
Dax.
5 channel.
Nothing wrong with that Dax. Rock Solid Productions says, Bird of Prey, beautiful. That's Esri Dax. Are we seeing someone beautiful? That is a beautiful, beautiful person. Rock Solid. I know you don't like the original series. I know you don't like Anchorman. But how you can find a problem with that woman, I don't. That's the biggest surprise of all. And Yosef donated $1. Kissing Dax, do not hide. You had a 1 in 5 chance. You had a 1 in 5 chance, and Joe Biden donated $1. Oh my God, there is a hole behind me. I think Trump did something to me. That was another 1 in 5 chance. Kissing Dax is being elusive today. So close. So close. Uncle Remus says lots of smell and taste. Now I can eat Chinese food. Loss of all smell and taste. Now I can eat Chinese food. Uncle Remus, Chinese food is delicious. I don't know what the problem is. You might get hungry later, but it's delicious. Dan23 says, hello, Bird of Prey. I'm sorry if I missed you, or Dan23. Qapla. Donald Myers says, hi all. Qapla, Donald Myers. Welcome. And Dan23 says, I took ear medicine. I'm better now. Awesome. I heard ear medicine tastes horrible, so it's better and you don't have a taste for when you take ear medicine. John Araki says, Qapla, John Araki, but thank you for all those dollars trying to get a tiny little picture of the erotic ramblings of Dax. If when I'm done with this, welcome. If we haven't gotten real kissing Dax, I will play the animated kissing Dax. And Piano Dean is here. Qapla, Piano Dean says, Bird of Prey. Hello, Bird. Update. Piano Dean versus beer virus. I am the same as the other day. Basically feel fine. Still no taste or smell. This too shall pass. Awesome, Piano Dean. Sorry about the no smell or taste. But hey, maybe you can eat vegetables or things you don't normally like to eat while you have no taste. Dan23 says, tomorrow the 23rd would be 1 month until my birthday on the 23rd of July. And that's why Dan23 is Dan23. Awesome. And now I realize that NephewOPrey's birthday is very likely to be the 23rd, which, as Anti-Tracker says, is his lucky number. It's got biblical overtones. 23rd is a very lucky number for some people. Not just Anti-Tracker. Yeah, we hope so. So very cool, Dan23. So we'll remember your birthday. Rock Solid says Piano Dean has no taste, confirmed. Cinnabon Bunny says hello Cinnabon. And guys, Cinnabon Bunny got a new bunny today. If you haven't seen him, check out his stream. He doesn't have a name yet. I submitted a couple options. K-Less the Bunny and Bunny MomOPrey 5 and to put Birdo Bunny, sure, Birdo Bunny 5. He's still looking for a name, so he needs suggestions. I'm still partial to K-Less the Bunny. Moira Kitty says meow. Qapla Moira and meow. Thank you for coming. Moira hugs Cinnabon. John Araki says Piano Dean male gigolo. Should have been wearing a little more protection, Piano Dean. Cinnabon Bunny says, hey, Moira, hugs. Yosef says greetings from the future. That's right, we did that. Thank you again, Yosef. John Araki again. Mike Richards says greetings to Moira. LDG says catty puss. What? It jumped just as I was reading. Catty Wampus. I am assuming that's to Moira. Dan23 says, I hate if I get a different medical problem at the same time. Yeah, that's always a problem. Especially hospitals. They only want to fix one thing at a time. Moira says, oh my God, my mom used to call me Bat LDG. Wow. Mr. Londell's Groovy Movie says, Qapla, Mr. Londell. Alexander says, hi. Hello, Alexander. We just played a game of Risk. Rock Solid Productions, of course, wants Dear Bop. Joseph says, NephewOPrey, a man trapped in a woman's body. Free NephewOPrey. They will tomorrow. They will free NephewOPrey. Jedi Bill says, hail, BirdOPrey 5. Hail, Jedi Bill. Qapla. LDG says, Moira, wow, that's a coincidence. Or is he your mother? We don't know. Yeah, Moira has got her eyes out now. Joseph says, your last name was not public knowledge. It's public knowledge. I've said my last name before by accident. Other people have said it. I've put in the website to my late father, which has the last name on it. So it's not something I advertise, but it's also not something I go out of my way to protect. It's semi-public. I'm not giving it away, but if you've been with the channel for more than 3 or 4 months, you probably heard it once. So I'm fine with that. Don't advertise it, but I'm also not particularly worried about people finding out. Mr. Londell says he's Italian. He can't do an Italian accent, folks. Shaking my head. I wasn't trying to do Italian. I was trying to do Australian. I was trying to do Italian-Australian. Moira is lolling. Jitsi is lolling. Roxolid says, what the hell sort of accent is this? Besides bad, of course. It was supposed to be an Australian as an Italian doing AussieOPrey. Moira says, sounds like a rough mix of Italian and Minnesotan. I thought there was some Russian at some point. Joseph says, Jitsi, you are my official subscriber, number 51. Very cool. John Aragi says, Dax is elusive from when Bird needs to buy baby. Dax is elusive when Bird needs to buy baby gifts. So all day, MomOPrey and me, well, mostly MomOPrey, have been working on a piece of baby furniture. Now, is this the piece that Richie Poole So this particular piece of furniture, Richie Poole purchased very generously. Very, very generously. We thank you, Richie Poole. It's been 2 days now. MomOPrey has been putting this together. And thank you, Resolute Germ, who donated $1. One last dollar until after all this surgery BS is cleared up. Resolute, are you going in for surgery? I hope you are good, my friend. I hope you are good. So MomOPrey has been working on this for 2 days. This pack and play, it's called. It's got all these extras and all these things that go on. Today, we had to break down and use my rubber mallet to get some pieces to go together. So again, I will give this advice to everybody. Every house needs a mallet, a good heavy rubber mallet. You would be surprised how often a rubber mallet fixes problems. If we didn't have that rubber mallet, I don't know that we've gotten as far as we were able to get. We needed to whack it good with to get some pieces to click together. Oh, MomOPrey is still building pieces and has come up with an extra piece, so that's never a good sign. Well, sometimes it is, but yeah. So guys, if you're new, if you're starting a house, if you're starting a toolbox, if you don't have a toolbox, always make sure you have a mallet. It's one of the most overlooked tools. Not a hammer, because a hammer is going to bend and break things. A heavy rubber mallet. Just like a stick of wood with a big black round cylinder on top, and you can whack things with it. And because it's rubber, it doesn't really tend to scratch or break much. It just pushes hard. So that's what you want. Really, really comes in handy. Jitsi says, Joseph, you are my second cause of some sort. Some reason I already had it one. He's his second subscriber. Moira says, I need to go sand a car. I'll try to come back in a bit. Sand a car. Have fun, Moira. I'm not sure I know what that is. Joseph says, good luck. Jitsi says, number 51 is a cool number, though. Moira says, hugs to Joseph. Sci-fi guy, Qapla says, greetings, MomOPrey and chat. Hope everyone is good today, as do I. Dan23 says, does Google email have a delete all email button? I know, not all at once, thankfully. Joseph says, Jitsi is totally, Jitsi, it totally is. Number 51. Moira says, meow to sci-fi guy. Mr. Londell says, I've blocked people during my movie premieres because they were being a-holes. If I would DJ, I'd just dump the moderators. You know, it's something to consider. Maybe everyone doesn't need to be a moderator, but I mean, for me, it's working. It doesn't work for everybody. What's this face, McWhatnot says, hail and Qapla, hail and Qapla. What's this face, McWhatnot? Miss Londell says, so it's McCoy. McCoy tore it up. Apparently, he did Emery. Their host before Curzon was a female, and she knew McCoy, which means we know Trills were around during the original series. We just never saw any. But it would not be out of the realm of possibility for there to be a Trill in Strange New Worlds or any other prequel they ever decide to go with. Because in DS9, they confirm that. What's this face, McWhatnot says, hello there, Mr. Londell. Nice to see you again. Great movies today. Very cool. Rock Solid says, Jadzia greater than Ezri. Listen, Rock Solid, I'm not saying that isn't true, but that doesn't mean Ezri is bad. And Jedi Bill says, what's this face? Hello to what's this face, McWhatnot. Miss Londell says, what's this face, McWhatnot? Glad you enjoyed them. Be sure to tell all your friends. Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom, or Admiral OF Doom, Qapla, says, hail, hail, Admiral Doom. Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, Qapla, hashtag annual crystal skull for Bird, which I heard he got Doomcock to say last night. Now, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that this happened. So I have to go find that in the 5+ hour Doomcock Nerdrotic Inquisition stream from last night. Hashtag annual crystal skull for Bird. Anchorman sucks as much as watching people play Risk. No, don't watch, Captain Trek. You know I love me Anchorman and I love me some Risk. Maybe next time we'll play Risk while watching Anchorman. Jitsi says, Joseph, when is the first video? Yes, when is Joseph's first video? What's his face says, hail to Captain Trek. Captain Trek says, good afternoon to What's his face McWhatnot. I'm skipping people saying hello to each other. Chat jumps. What if YouTube could ever fix this chat and just stop it from jumping? That would be great. Mr. Lodell says, Cinnabon, name the new bunny Tribble, since rabbits and tribbles breed like crazy. That's not a bad idea. Tribble Bunny. Tribble Bunny. Cinnabunny and Cinnamon Bunny and Tribble Bunny. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey. Hopefully I don't have 5 more years of life. Hopefully I don't have 5 more years of life, but we'll get to Dear Bop before I die. You probably have 900. Number one Sci-Fi says, hello, Bird of Prey. How's your day going? And how are you going to No, I'm not going to Stovokor soon. At least I hope not. Why would you say that, number one? You're going to make MomOPrey cry. Yeah. She's only crying. She is. What's his face, Ms. What Knox says, all your accents are Australian, Bird of Prey. Thank you. What's his face says, hail the number one Sci-Fi. Everybody's talking to each other. Rock Solid says, pack and plays are super easy to put together. F you, Rock Solid. F you. This one, if that's a joke. The first part was, okay, so the first part took 2 minutes. But it's all these add-ons and extras that come with it. A bouncy seed and a changing table and some other stuff. Bassinet, there's things that play bird music, bird songs. I don't. Vibration. It vibrates, the seat vibrates. It's like, wow. Wait, they're not supposed to shake a baby. It's not okay. It doesn't vibrate it that much. Not a rubbish mallet, a rubber mallet, Rock Solid. I don't know if Life with Matthew is still here. Number one Sci-Fi Bird of Prey is Whack-A-Mole, one of your favorite games. I used to enjoy a good game of Whack-A-Mole. Who didn't? Mr. Londell says a rubber mallet, a claw hammer, a screwdriver set, and cordless drill, duct tape, crazy glue should be added to that list. Oh, of course. Mike Richards says, always popular Whack and Orphan TM from Birdco. Resolute Germ says, Bird of Prey, had surgery last week. Everything is okay, but I'm out of work for a few weeks, and the bills are going to be a bitch. I'm so sorry, Resolute, but I'm glad everything went okay with the surgery. I'm sorry, you should have kept that $1, Resolute. You don't have to give me $1. Bills are tough, but thank you. What's this face, McWhatnot says, Cinnabon, what about 24/7 carrots? I don't know. Rock Solid says, Dear Bob, MomOPrey's given up. The baby's not going to have a hood.
We're just taking the baby out, yes.
I don't know what this piece is for. It's apparently a hood for the baby, but it's like, why does the baby need a hood? This isn't for outdoor use, and we're certainly not going to use it outdoors. There's a couple of buttons over here on either side. What's that? That's a whole chair.
Yes, it's the,
This is part of the pack and play?
yes.
Oh, it's too heavy.
This is the thing that vibrates. Watch.
This shakes the baby.
But don't do that.
It shakes the baby.
Yes.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
I know it's on.
oh,
I put it on.
man. Yeah. Yeah. This is what's it was gone. These are smaller pieces that MomOPrey can carry around. Thank you again, Richie. What's his face says that Cinema 24/7 carrots. Rock Solid wants more Dear Bop. Pluggerville says Qapla, Pluggerville. Rock Solid says dog food greater than Esri Dax. Rock Solid, you are clearly blind. Or maybe you just have lost your sense of taste and smell as well. I don't know. But maybe there's a virus that takes away your sense of beauty. That would be a terrible virus, although it would be great for some people. Right? If there was a virus that made, like, ugly people seem attractive, then I'd be like, we got to spread this virus far and wide. But I doubt that virus exists. It's called money. Rock Solid says Bird of Prey. I'd rather watch Risk instead of watching Anchorman or Anchorman 2. Well, you know what? Rock Solid, Risk is a good game to watch, I'll be honest. I'd rather watch both, but that's fine. Resolute Germ says, Rock Solid, that's unfair. She may be small, but she's cute. She's extremely cute. John Araki says, Piano Dean should make a Dear Bop cover of Hanson's M-Bop as an intro to Dear Bop. What?
Nothing.
Oh. Darth Maul says, Hail Bird, oh, Prey 5. You see, if you can do hashtag Crystal Skull for Bird, he can do Bird, oh, Prey 5. Thank you so much, Darth Maul. Qapla. Sci-Fi Guy says, Moira Kitty, just listening. Rock Solid says, I'd rather watch Esri Dax than Anchorman or Anchorman 2. So would I. Rock Solid says, Resolute Germ, not really. What's his face says, Hail to Darth Maul. Jitsi says, John Araki. There would be pretty nifty. Also a video clip where Bird has long blonde hair. No. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings, BirdOPrey, MomOPrey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Mountains of Elysium. And Rock Solid says, I had 3 to put together from my youngest daughter. Had each together in a few minutes, and they had all the extra pieces too, BirdOPrey. Pack and plays are easy to assemble. Well, you know what, Rock Solid? Then maybe you should fly here to New York and put this one together. Miss Lindell says, so how long before Uncle gives nephew his first batleth? If I can find a baby batleth, I'm giving it to him. In fact, I'll order it today if I can find one. Mountains of Elysium says, in greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, hider from Lori, and scourge of the squirrels. Aroo! Where is Sassy? Oh, she's by MomOPrey. She's watching the work be done. Hail Slusher. Slusher. Hi, Slusher. Says, when in doubt, duct tape it. Absolutely. Number 1 Sci-Fi is BirdOPrey. Don't forget about T2 Tuesday tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern on my channel for the month. Thank you so much, Number 1 Sci-Fi, because I was forgetting. I've got the movie digital file. I got to set it up, upload it, so it's ready to go. I will do that. You know what? Alexa, set countdown for 2 hours. I'll remember when she goes off that's what I have to do, Number 1. I'll get it all ready for tomorrow. Extra large face mask says, hey, Slusher. I'm able to use a regular sized face mask. It works. It does its thing. Keeps me protected when people come in. I hold the nose. It's something. Somehow, New York still has not seen a spike in cases, which I don't understand how it's possible. but that's what they're telling me. So either everybody's lying, or somehow face masks are really just the answer to all our problems. Ms. Lundell says, MomOPrey, when all else fails, read the instructions. MomOPrey has been glued to the instructions. Mama. No, she's a little upset about the instructions because half the instructions are in Chinese. So they're a complete waste to her. Number one sci-fi says shaken baby syndrome confirmed. That's only if you leave it on vibrate for too long. Not Ryan Johnson says a virus to make ugly people look good. We already have something like that called beer goggles. Yeah, but I don't drink. Mountains of Elysium says the fugly plague, turning beautiful people into swamp donkeys. No, I don't want to turn beautiful people ugly. I want to turn ugly people more attractive. Thomas, what are you sleeping, Thomas? You bored? Sci-fi guy says live chat, not top chat nerd. Yes, always good to remember. Darth Maul says bird of prey. Who would you rather see naked? Ezri, Dax, or Lita? In fact, I'm pretty sure you can find Lita online if you look hard enough. Number one sci-fi bird of prey. We need naked kissing. There's no such thing as naked kissing, Dax. Number one. And if there was, I couldn't show it on YouTube. Roxanne says, you pay me to fly out and I'll build your packing place. I could probably get you out here for like $50. Rock solid. I would be careful what you say. Texas, I believe. Mountains of Elysium. Are you Texas or Illinois? It's one of those states in the center of the country. And not Ryan Johnson says beer scale is like Richter scale. That one is 12 bottler. This one's a 7. Yeah, I've been told I was a 6. I was a 6-pack. Not Ryan Johnson says Mountains of Elysium, lol. Mr. Londell says Darth Maul. Can we see them side by side to make the comparison? Kronos says Bird of Prey, Qapla World. What did I miss? You missed all the introductions. The MomOPrey and I building baby furniture all day. But you didn't miss the Dear Bop. So Joseph needs that virus. Joseph, you don't need that virus, Joseph. For Illinois. Yeah, I knew it was one of those states, Illinois. So just drive. It's straight across the country to New York. It's a straight drive. Okay, what was I going to do? We're going to play, because of all the donations I got earlier, and we didn't get Kissing Dax. We will play.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant S.
You see, that's just going to upset.
And I welcome you to MomOPrey 5 channel.
That's just going to upset Rock Solid. But no, we're going to play this. There we go. Okay, and we're up to Dear Bop. But we got a few more messages in. What do we say? Number one sci-fi said you showed plenty of naked people with Starship Troopers stream. Yes, but I did go ahead and I age restricted that to 18 and over. So if you do go to find Starship Troopers, it is still in the live and unlisted and the Cinema Sad Day playlist. But it does require you to be 18 or older, which is ridiculous, but I figured I'd err on the side of safety because there were like 2 or 3 screenshots that had some, slightly adultish material because of the scenes that they came from in Starship Troopers. Thomas Bott says, Bird of Prey, my county officials have said no evidence of any increase is because of protests.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
I mean, we got another eyebrow raising Dax, and it's Momo, who I said doesn't need to be here. Momo doesn't like kissing Dax. It's just as bad as TOS. Love you, rock solid. Wow. Well, thank you, Momo. Rock solid says Dax kissing a future Borg queen and mother of Green Arrow. I don't know. And rock solid says hashtag boycott Momo, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we got some Dear Bops here. 13, lucky number 13, Dear Bops. I haven't, it's been a while. Yeah, because we didn't do them on Friday, so we were actually a week old, I think, just about. Let's see. Dear Bop, Caroga Chamber of Commerce, CCC. Haven't been here in a little bit, but we are still watching. Also, you owe us $178.29 for 3 blow-up alpacas and a can of Turtistani brown lube. Signed, the CCC. P.S. Aberjam says the orphan stole his hat and he wants it back. First, the CCC is fake news. They don't exist. Second, Aberjam's not here. Third, I don't know what Turtistani brown lube is, but I certainly didn't buy it, and I sure as hell don't want it. And those blow-up alpacas were for a party that was an official Caroga expense. I already explained that. Speaking of bunny names, maybe Cinnabon should name the bunny Alpaca. You can have a bunny named Alpaca, and you can tell people, I have an alpaca. You bring girls home. Where's your alpaca? That's him. That's a rabbit. No, his name is Alpaca. Now, you want to make out. That's as easy as it is. You're hey, I got an alpaca. You want to come home and see it? Sure, I'll come home and see your alpaca. And where's the alpaca? It's right there. It's not like they're going to leave at that point. They already got that far. They're gonna probably do more. They didn't go there to see an alpaca. They just didn't want to be thought of as a slut. That's just the way it works. And here's a completely empty Dear Bop. So that one's already done. That was easy. And here's a not so empty. Dear Bop, I've about had it. Okay, trigger warning. Dear Bops are written by people. They're not my particular feelings. Sometimes they are. But I'm just reading what's there. I haven't pre-screened any of them. As long as I don't see a couple of really bad words, I tend to read them. Dear Bop, I've about had it. I am so sick of these POS liberals. The babies cannot accept the results of an election, so now they want to destroy this country. If they don't like it, then get the effing hell out, you a-holes. They are so mentally challenged, they think the virus increase is only because things opened and not the anti-cop protests. There's a few in this group that don't see how insulting anti-trackers' religious belief is disgusting, vile behavior for people who say they are open-minded. Also, this one a-hole keeps telling us to stay inside and stop the spread of the virus while he gets to work. Is he immune? Typical liberal hypocrite. I don't know how much longer I can take it. I've had suicidal problems in the past, and these a-holes are pushing me in that direction. Again, these liberal a-holes don't care. My white, non-liberal life is meaningless unless I die in a mass shooting or from a virus, and they use my death for their effing liberal propaganda. Effing liberal a-holes, I'm done with them. Your friend, wishing I was dead, 2020. Well, that's not good. Okay, first off, you can't even let them push you in that direction because then they win. Okay. The best thing, the most worst thing that could happen for them is to see a happy person of your political beliefs, still living their life and ignoring them, or basically paying them no mind. That is the way you get on their case the most. That is the way you push them to their limits, to their cracking point. Don't let them push you to your cracking point. It's tough. I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I know. But there's people, there's hypocrites. A lot of people in government are hypocrites on both sides of the aisle. Now, I happen to agree with you that it's more on one side than the other, but it is certainly on both sides. It is not exclusive to one side of the aisle. And, you're always going to get people who say, but so-and-so did this, but so-and-so did this. And you could go on for 100 years trying to say, well, who started it? And you know what happens? You go so far back in time, they're the same goddamn party. They're the Democrat-Republican Party. They were one party, and they split. And now it's like, it doesn't matter. If you go back in time, they're the same party. So it doesn't really matter. They're the same people for the most part. It's ridiculous. Don't let everything get political. I've seen yesterday, I've seen this week, I've seen for the past few months, people injecting politics into things that do not need political injection, okay? Star Wars. Sometimes there's politics, but it's not always. Sometimes people just write bad shit. Now, sometimes, if they say, hey, I'm doing this because of politics, then yes, you got to put politics in it. But there's lots of things people inject politics to. There's no cause to. There's no reason to. So I would caution people that unless you're 100% sure the reason is politics, don't throw politics into an already burning fire just to make it burn hotter and brighter and bask in its glow. We need to be, cooling tensions. We need to be talking like adults. And I know it's easier said than done for many, but that's the direction we need to go. So I feel for you. I do. I'm sorry you feel the ways you do. And believe me, I feel very similar a lot of times, not necessarily as bad, but it's hard. It's hard to get up every day, see people you love post utter nonsense on Facebook, people you grew up with who are smart people that are just on the complete wrong side of everything. And, if you're smart and you're open, you do occasionally ask yourself, am I wrong? Am I the crazy one? And you reevaluate your beliefs, and you might have to reevaluate them from the core. And sometimes you might come up and say, you know what? Maybe they are right. Maybe I was wrong. Now, in this case, I don't think I was wrong, but it's something you've got to be willing to do. So don't ever be above doing that. For right now, people are so angry. You know what? 2020, November 2020 is going to come. And assuming we're not in all-out war, which I don't discount as being impossible, but assuming we're not like an all-out civil upheaval, votes will be made, and hopefully the election decided decisively one way or the other, and we can get on with our lives. Whichever side wins. Now, will that be the end of everything? No, I'm sure it won't. Some people won't accept the results of the election, but hopefully enough people do that we can get on getting on. Where are we? Rocks Out says that actress is Susanna Thompson. I don't know who he's talking about. What? No. It's okay. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. Silly bird, the party switched after the Civil War and again in WW2 and again in the Civil Rights Movement because it makes so much sense leaving your party that was against civil rights to join the party that supported it. Parties switched is kind of bullshit. I disagree with that premise. But the point is that if you go back long enough in American history, there weren't the Republicans and the Democrats. There was the Democrat Republicans versus the other parties, like the Whigs and the whatever the hell. There was the Bull Moose Party one year. And the Democrat and Republicans were the same party. Then they split. So, yeah, I definitely feel for you, but you got the best thing you can do is live a happy life. That's the way you stick it to them. Dear Bob, hello, I represent the European Union. Stop saying our people don't shower, you evil American oppressor. Well, you represent the European Union, then go take a shower, because I guarantee you, even the poorest Americans have taken more showers in their lives than you have. I'm not saying you smell, but I'm just saying 10 years ago, maybe 15, the smoking car of the train smelled a hell of a lot better than most Europeans. Just saying. Also, why the hell did you have smoking cars on trains 15 years ago? Because you stunk. We didn't have smoking cars on trains 15 years ago because we took showers and used deodorant. Thomas Potts is right and joined. I read that. Nathaniel Thorne, Qapla, says MomOPrey. The parties never switched. That is liberal propaganda to hide their past. They always claim others do what they actually did and try to hide. Rock Solid says MomOPrey. Suzanne Thompson equal Kissing Dax actress equal Borg Queen, which equals Green Arrow's mother. Thank you so much. MomOPrey is having a phone issue.
It's all ready. Just what do I hit to send? I'm sending her those 2 pictures.
You hit the arrow that says MMS.
Okay, then.
I'll click it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, the arrow. MomOPrey learning to use cell phones. Dear Bop 69, I'm sorry to tell you that your boycrush.com account is not connected to Helix Studios. We are different companies. Sam Patrick. This is fake garbage news. Okay, I don't know who Sam Patrick is. I don't have a Boy Crush account. I don't know what the hell the other thing was. Dear Bop, help this guy. I'm doing physical therapy for his nuts. Yes, I know you told me to hurt him, but now he wants to date me. Help me, my Lord MomOPrey. I'm doing physical therapy for oh, the guy I'm doing physical therapy for is nuts. Oh, that's a lot different than what I read the first time. I gotcha. Yes, I know I told you, you told me to hurt him, but now he wants to date me. I get it. So you're implying that it's DJ, because DJ's getting physical therapy, quite physical therapy is from what I've heard. But no, not on his nuts. I get it. He is nuts. I could see how people could make that mistake. But just because the man comes to physical therapy in a bunny costume and has a unicorn suit in his car and has forgot to take the rainbow makeup off one morning, that doesn't mean he's nuts. It just means he's eccentric. And you probably should date him if he asks. You're probably not going to do much better than him where you are in the country. So, yeah, I would consider it not me, but you should probably consider his offer. So there you go. solve two problems with one answer. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. Joseph Petrick's first video should show you his shower. Thomas wants a Joseph in the shower video confirmed. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Perhaps a tale today from MomOPrey. Maybe later, Kronos. She is.
I think you kind of told my tale.
She is not. I don't think Kronos was here when I explained what was going on with Dear Bop, is it offensive when YouTubers ignore the chat when there's a panel on? I've been doing it. It's not hard to look at the comments. For some, it feels like the chat doesn't matter. Please pay more attention. This is not just you, it's everyone. 987. I get it. When there's a panel, people tend to address the other people in the panel, not the chat. And I know some YouTubers have a panel and a chat and can do both. I know for me, it's very, very difficult. And hell, I can't even keep up with the chat when it's just me. When there's a panel, not a chance in hell of keeping up with the chat. I will try to do better. I will try is all I can promise, but I can only make that promise for me. Other YouTubers, you'd have to talk to them. I'm not even sure it's necessarily wrong because a lot of people now, I know that you particular 987, you want to get your message out there, and I understand that. But like if you go to like a chat like Nerdrotic, where there was literally 5,000 people listening the other day to his Friday night tights at one point. Yes, there's maybe 500 people in the chat trying to say something, but there's 4,500 people not making comments that are just there listening to what they have to say to each other, not trying to be part of the conversation. So while I get it's very annoying for the people who want to be part of the conversation to get their chats ignored, the majority of people there are don't think or don't plan to have their chats ever read. I don't like it, but it's just a fact of life. If you have a very active chat and you have 3, 4, 5 panelists plus yourself, there's just no time. You want there to be time, but it doesn't exist. And, if I think I'm going to start reading chats, but then one of my panelists starts talking about something very passionately, I'm not going to say, hey, so-and-so, be quiet a second so I can read this comment from somebody, even though that comment is probably on something we stopped talking about 5 minutes ago at this point, which is just the way YouTube works. It's not that we're all in the same panel discussion. You kind of got to give priority to the people on the panel. And a lot of times, even if a chat would have been worthwhile, it comes in or you get to it so late that it's not worth doubling back again because you're already past that point. All I can say is I will try to do better. I can't promise. And I suggest you let other YouTubers know as well your feelings, but I'm not sure how much is practical. Kronos is Bird of Prey. I was late to the party, so there's 40 minutes to watch. Well, it was literally 40 minutes then of me saying hello to everybody and reading their initial chats. I did tell, I think, about the NephewOPrey is about 15 hours away from being born if all goes to schedule. And we talked about some other baby stuff. Dear Bop, greetings from the Galactic Union of M-Class planets. Empress Trixie here. I am sorry you turned down our date. Interspecies whoopee is best way to keep the Galactic Union at peace, and it's fun, too. One of your philosophers said, make love, not war, and it's quite true. Most humanoid species get along very well. Of course, the Gorn and the Horta are only for the devoted connoisseur, and specialized equipment is available. Sweet birdie, I would never probe you without your consent. I hope you will reconsider. Love and Grinkles, Trixie Poo. I don't know what grinkles are. I'm not sure I want to. And Trixie Poo, I am, I'm humbled, but I still must pass. I still must pass. I just, unless you're like a Trill and you're like 99.999% human, or even a Bajoran for that matter, like 99.995, or Vulcan 99.997 human, then maybe. But if you're like Andorian or something, that's a hard no. That's a hard no. Resolute says, Bird of Prey, in theory, a mod is in charge of chat. Communication is important information. In theory, a mod is in charge of chat and is communicating important information to the host. On some channels, Resolute, but on my channel, the mods really don't have. I mean, some people, they can text me or whatever. Although, to be honest, that gets annoying sometimes to be text while you're in the middle of a stream, because that slows everything down. And, if it's an emergency, like, hey, your camera's off or your microphone's off, then by all means, text me, Skype me, message me, however you can, send a smoke signal, send whatever that is, Pony Express to my door, whatever you have to do, you do. But if it's like, some so-and-so says hello and you didn't say hello back, I apologize, but just, at them in the chat and say he apologizes, and just apologize for me, and I will try to see it next time I read the chat. I don't want to be messaged for every little thing, but if it's something big, yes, emergencies. So if it's like my chat, they don't really have a way to get a hold of me. And if you're going to leave it to a moderator to make the decision of what's important enough to tell the panel, then you might as well just say nothing's important enough to tell the panel, because who's to say what you said was that important other than you? And if the moderator doesn't think it is, then it's just not going to go. So then you're just going to blame the moderator. That's not fair. Joseph Petrix has just ordered Cameo for my sister's birthday. Anthony Rapp, I think it's the perfect crossover for a Trekkie and a musician fan. Very cool, Joseph. Did you use the link on birdofprey5.com? You could have saved $5, and I could have got $5. So yeah, there is an affiliate link, the cameo.com on birdofprey5.com / scroll down to affiliate links. They're all there. There's affiliate links for lots of things. And that gives me a little moolah on the side. Some things it saves you money too, and it helps support the channel. Robert Rose Jr. says a Klingon female is the best choice. No, it's actually not. Although I identify as Klingon, I would prefer Vulcan. Thomas says, Bird of Prey, your shirt is off. Your shirt is no. My shirt is on. I don't. Fortean Barber Qapla says, my lamp is broken. Your lamp is broken, Fortean. I'm sorry about that. What happened? Did your lamp go to the afterlife? That was a segue. Fortean Barber and PJ from Orville Nation did a live stream on the afterlife today at around 2 p.m. Eastern, which was also the time Nerdrotic did a members only stream, and a little after that, Cinnabon started his bunny stream. So it was a very crowded time this afternoon. But I watched, I'd say, most of the stream of him with Orville Nation. I have it paused so I can go back and watch the rest later. But I am interested in seeing it. So Fortean, I'm sorry your lamp broke. Wait, where did we get there? Yeah. Orville Nation is in the house. Qapla Orville Nation. Speaking of the devil, not the devil. PJ's not the devil. But I heard Spain is reopened, so maybe soon you can come home. Darth Maul says, what about Romulan woman? I mean, I guess a Romulan woman could do if she was right, the right woman. Peggy Oaks, Qapla Peggy says, poor Lamp. Uncle Remus says, I love Lamp. I love Lamp. I love Lamp. That's Rock Solid's favorite quote. 14 says, I switched it on and it blew up. Oh, man. Well, it's probably not the lamp. It's probably just a bulb. You're welcome, 14. Peggy Oaks missed the Orville Nation this afternoon. Oops. Doesn't he not usually go on yet? I mean, he was on with 14 earlier, yeah. Dear Bop, Emperor Zoltar here. You should reconsider Trixie's offer. She is very flexible, both physically and mentally. How do you think she got to be Empress? Ha ha. Whack. Thud. Oh, poor Zoltar. He keeps getting whacked in the head when he sends emails. JP's says MomOPrey, hello, Jello. Hello, JP's. Qapla. Good to see you. Let's see. Let me try to center it. You're kind of cute, but I don't know. Why's life is stuff. Miss you. What? You are kind of cute. So the letters you are. Cute spelt with a K, but I don't know. You know life is stuff. Miss you. That could be anybody. Well, I don't know who you are, but I question if you're old enough to send that email with spelling like that. Let's see. Dear Bob, Jolton Joe here. As you may know, I'm running for mayor of the United States of America. And this year I need all Mexican voters I can get. I need your help by getting my message out to all 69 provinces. As you know, all female lives matter, but especially those I can get close enough to sniff their hair. I am calling on all Canadians to protest at that, what is it? That shiny house in Jefferson, CD. We need to rename the city because reasons. But anyway, this guy in the governor's dwelling in CD is doing everything right or something. So yes, protest, I think. Got to go. Thank you for your support, MomOPrey. Hashtag Biden for Mayor 20. Onward to the September elections. Vote early and often, especially if you are dead. Joe B. It's like literally every day this guy gets worse. And like this could be a legit email he sent. I don't know. I mean, Twitter is going to come to this video and say, oh, fake news, manipulated media. But how can we really be sure he didn't write this? I'm not even sure we can tell anymore. Peggy, JP says, MomOPrey, hair sniffing, that's almost as good as armpit sniffing. Some people have their, likes. I don't know it. I don't understand it, but listen, everybody's got something that's weird about them. Dear Bop, one more thing. We will work toward a better Quiroga cause after my election, I have more flexibility. Do you really think that Barack came up with that on his own? So help me get elected for mayor. Get me into Jefferson AD. We really need to change the city's name. Much love. Hail Quiroga. Hashtag Biden for Mayor 20. Joe B. Hashtag Mayor for Biden for Mayor 20 would probably be better. Biden Mayor 420. Then you'd get a hell of a lot more people retweeting that. And they probably wouldn't even realize that you're not running for mayor. You're running for president. But if they find a ballot, they'll still fill it out for you. And let's see. Dear Bob, everyone needs to sub to DJ Odyssey. We must get him to 500 subs by July 4th, 2020 Please post the link to his channel in your chat and ask everyone to sub to DJ. Thank you. Momo. P.S. Alexander, I am coming. Be ready to accept the Momo challenge. All my love. Absolutely, guys. And DJ Odyssey, even though he said so otherwise yesterday, is a mere 23 subscribers. Lucky 23 subscribers away from hitting 500 subscribers. And so if we can get him to 500 subscribers by the 4th of July, not only will DJ be back on YouTube, MomOPrey will be on his channel without an avatar. Without an avatar. So, there we go. Oh, there's probably more, isn't there? Yeah. Because this one doesn't auto refresh as I read them. Yes. Oh, and it looks like LDG sent an email instead of, let's see what LDG sent. We'll skip to the top. Now, I don't know if it's really LDG, but it says LDG. It says testing 1 2 3. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Is this really working? Yes, I hear you. Thank you. I didn't know if this was going to make it. Thanks again, your faithful pickle flavored risk rival. Till next time we meet, have fun. So yes, pickles, it came through. Most people we recommend using the form on birdopray5.com so that it can be anonymous, but if you want to send it via email, you can. For reasons some people prefer to do that. Dear Bob, I was working on some electronics recently and happened to pull the conductor out of a vital circuit on a board, or a VIA circuit on a board. I clearly don't have the soldering talent that I should have to tackle these tasks on a Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. Is there any way to redo a VIA on a PCB so I can save this board? LWM. Well, LWM, I would suggest you talk to Rock Solid Productions. He's the second best video game expert on YouTube. And if he can't answer your problem, no one can. So, this guy I know called Life with Matthew, but he's too busy to take questions. Yeah, so Rock Solid, he's rock solid, and he'll answer your questions. Yes. So, dear Bob, do you know why Sinatra sings "That's Life"? So you don't have to. Ha 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 ha. That's life. That's life. Fortean Barber says his Age of Empires multiplayer. I do not know. I haven't played Age of Empires in a long time. Or is there something like Age of Empires that is multiplayer, but specifically in the Roman or Greek period? I do not know. Yeah, I don't know. Dear Bob, congratulations and welcome to farmersonly.com. Joe. We are excited to help you find your best in your life of love. Please make sure to update your profile to ensure you find the best match out there. To confirm your preferences as set, you are seeking sex male, age 40, seeking bi-curious and or transsexual. Please visit Farmers Only to confirm or update these references. Good luck and welcome, admin. Yeah, well, I'm not going there because I'm not confirming that because that's all more fake bullshit. See, Dear Bop is here for people who really need help. And instead, we get fake news, fake crap, blah, 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 birds dating, bird looking for transsexuals or something. It's all BS. Oh, we got an email from MCRN called Protesters. Let's see what this is. Dear Bop, they are starting to destroy Roman statues and monuments. I think Egyptian pharaohs are next. Really? Roman statues and monuments? Where, in Italy? That's crazy. It's like the Taliban. Once the Taliban, I tell you, like, I don't know, 2 years before 9/11, maybe it was even less time, but it was like a year, maybe a year, 2 years before 9/11. I remember seeing on the news that the Taliban destroyed some ancient carvings that were in a cliffside. I don't know if it was like the kind of types you'd see on like Indiana Jones type stuff. Really ancient stuff. And they blew it up. They brought tanks down there and they blew it up because it wasn't Muslim. And they just destroyed it. Like something that survived for 10,000 years or maybe 5,000 years, 3,000 years, whatever. It was thousands of years. This thing survived. Imagine that, the Taliban took over Egypt. They would literally blow up the pyramids if they could, because they weren't made by Muslims. And it wasn't a tribute to Allah, right? These were made by non-Muslims for non-Muslim purposes. So they destroyed them. And at that moment, I said, that is an enemy that, we're gonna go to war with them at some point. Because if you're at that point that you can't even let history be history, you are incapable of meshing with the rest of civilization. And 20 years ago, that was over in the Middle East. Now, I'm not going to say those people, but people with those beliefs are here and doing it to our own stuff. And just like it was inevitable, we were not going to be able to get along with these people peacefully. I don't see any other way around it. We're not going to be able to get along with these people peacefully for much longer here. Something's got to change. Fortean Barber is angry. No Roman statues. Fortean, it's okay. Rome only took over a little piece of your country. And frankly, I think it helped. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. You haven't sent out notifications on the stream. I demand Bird Chat 1. What notifications of the stream? YouTube didn't send notifications? I don't have a Bird Chat 1. 14 says Bird, that was the Mesopotamian stuff they destroyed. It was so vile to see. Yeah. Arcadia was so interesting. Alexander says the Taliban's exploded the heads of ancient Buddha statues. This is far from crappy Confederate statues. Alexander, you're in Canada. You don't get a say in U.S. Civil War. I'm sorry. I understand you have your thing with Quebec versus Canada, and I stay out of it. I'm American. I really don't get it. You don't have a say in what's Confederate versus American. I'm sorry. That pretty much goes for anyone outside the United States. That's our cross. That's our problem to deal with. To you guys, we're just Americans. JP's is Bird of Prey. Oh, trust me, it's definitely. Bird of Prey. I'll just say it for you. Well, those minded people. We'll put it that way. I'm still curious about this notification thing. Dear Bob, yes, it did. When I went live, your phone beeped. Yeah. Dear Bob, you're evil Kurogan turd. You're an evil Kurogan turd. You don't want us non-Kurogans on your stream. Then we will unsub to the evil dictator of Robot Hell's sewer system. Signed, former evil Kurogan dictator subscriber. P.S. I got an email that must be yours from CBS Book Club talking about you owe them money and they have Uncle Paulie. Orville Nation with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Orville Nation. It should come up any second. I don't understand. There it is. MomOPrey is one of my most favorite channels. Oh, thank you so much, Orville Nation. Orville Nation is one of my favorite channels. So many people out there, one of my favorite channels. It was very hard today, this afternoon, when I had 3 channels I absolutely wanted to watch at the same time. Plus, I had to also get washed. So it was 4 things I needed to do at the exact same time today. It was very tough. And Deep Space Nine was on BBC America. 5 things.
And you were dealing with the doctor.
And I was dealing with the doctor, so 6 things. And Sassy was watching me, so 7 things. And I was hungry, so 8 things. By the way, guys, I know I told you guys in the stream, an LDG stream yesterday, to not talk about the fact that I had ordered a surprise from MomOPrey last night. I had ordered her a steak and lobster dinner from a local restaurant. It came. She was surprised. She was very, very happy with it. Thank you guys for not ruining the surprise by talking about it on the air. And all went well. She was very, very happy. So it was a good lobster and steak. So you see, MomOPrey had steak and lobster last night. Don't let Anti-Trekker tell you I don't feed her. What I don't understand is you're an evil Kurogan turd. Turds are from Turdistan. Kurogans don't have, I mean, they're not, no such thing as an evil Kurogan turd. I mean, it might be an evil Kurogan dictator, an evil Kurogan, minister, perhaps, a secretary, evil Kurogan orphan, a minor, something like that. But turd just doesn't make sense. You don't want none of us Kurogans on your stream. No, of course I want Kurogans on the stream. Kurogans are always welcome when I stream, when I do panel streams. There's nothing against Kurogans here. This is as badly worded. This is probably a Turdistani trying to do a false flag as a Kurogan. It's got all the hints of being Turdistan. Turdistan, Jesus Christ. They keep coming. JP says, wow, you're a busy man. Thomas Potts says, I have to go to work. See you later. Take care, Thomas. Dr. Scotty says, MomOPrey, you are one of my favorite channels too. Thank you so much, Dr. Scotty. Really, really appreciate it. Is it Scotty or is it Scooty? Scotty. Dr. Scotty. JP says, wow, you're a busy man. Absolutely. Number 1 sci-fi, MomOPrey, Star Trek Discovery is my favorite channel. You know, number 1, I think you've been trolling us for about that for a while now. Donald Myers says, MomOPrey, you're one of my favorite channels, as well as Orville Nation and Allies show as well. Do you mean Ellie's show as well? Because Ellie also puts on a good show. I'm not who Allie's. I think it's probably Ellie. JP says, MomOPrey, I cannot hold my poop together when I have 2 to 3 things to do. It gets very, very hard. I get very frustrated very easily. Thronos says, MomOPrey, was that a yearly meal from MomOPrey? No, it wasn't a yearly meal. It happens. She can have steak and lobster whenever she wants. Yeah, they don't usually deliver it. It was a special a restaurant was having because it was Father's Day. So we were able to get it delivered. No, not hot snakes for Tian. And Orville Nation loves Shran. Rambling Canuck says, hello, MomOPrey, Qapla Rambling Canuck. Donald Myers says, I am Kurogan in Federation. I have double residence. Orville Nation says, hey to Rambling Canuck. Let's see what's out of the dear bops we've got here. Dear Bop, my wife wants me to play with a toaster while I'm taking a bath. I am getting mixed signals out of her wishes. Well, as long as the toaster's unplugged, it's perfectly safe to play with while you take a bath. Bigger question is, why are you taking a bath? Men should be taking showers. It's very rare men should be taking baths. I'm not saying it never happens, but I mean, God knows, I told you guys the story of the time I tried to take a bubble bath in the hotel and everything happened about that. But, that was a special occasion. Generally speaking, and if you take a shower, a toaster into the shower, it's still not good if it's plugged in, but it's not nearly as bad as the bath. As for mixed signals, send me a picture of your wife. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what she's trying to say. Where are we? Dear Sassy. Sassy. Dear Sassy, it is time to put Bert on the porch and place you on the throne. Is it time to put Bert on the porch and place you on the throne of Karoga? Signed, MomOPrey 5. After I got you steak and lobster?
Son.
Oh, okay. MomOPrey did not send that. Empire, the Epic Beard says bath or jacuzzi, same thing. Yeah, well, it was a jacuzzi technically that was causing the problems. If it was a bath, it wouldn't have had those problems. Dear Sassy, it's the same one again. Okay, that one you can delete. It's a duplicate. Are these all duplicates? Dear Mop, yes, it is time to wheel him out to the porch. Signed, Sassy. I think this is fake. I'm pretty sure this is all fake. Dear Bob, why are we men accused of being not able to multitask? I am perfectly able to smoke, poop, and read at the same time. I don't know anyone who's accused men in general of not being able to multitask. I mean, I'm perfectly fine at multitasking depending on the task. I don't know. Is that like a legit thing? Do people say men can't multitask? Because I would say that would not be my experience in life at all. I mean, that's like saying men can't drive. Not to say that men can't drive, but I mean, in general, men tend to be better drivers. Now I know insurance companies will say no, but it's bullshit. They are better. Not because of anything that's, physical difference, just the way it is. I don't know what to tell you. Dear Bop, hashtag annual Crystal Skull for Bop, signed Crystal Skull. No, we're not doing annual Crystal Skull. In fact, I think we're done with the Dear Bops for today.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer.
Hello, Nicole.
As Redax on DS9. And I welcome you to MomOPrey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga, and thank you again, Nicole. Anyway, guys, it is 6:37. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. Fortina says, actually, insurance companies have changed their tune now that no one's covering for ladies anymore. Hashtag equality. JP's with the $5 Canadian super chat says Geralt was manly as hell and took baths. Who's Geralt?
I just fixed that damn thing.
I don't know who Geralt was. But listen, if you're in the country and you don't have a shower, all you do is got a bathtub, okay, I get it. But yes.
What kind of tub did you put in here?
I put in a tub that had air bubbles, air, for relaxation. But, what was it? 1 in 60 days did I take a bath over a shower? probably, yeah, probably. I don't even know if I got to use that tub twice in the few months I had it as a tub. And if I did, I probably took a shower afterwards anyway, because I'd feel like the water that was on me was dirty from being in the tub for so long. So, yeah. I'm not saying men shouldn't own tubs. You should, because women like to take baths. But, you know, men should be taking showers. So, yeah. Yeah, it is a little short today. I apologize. I did not eat before I streamed, and I'm a little hungry. And I'm still not at 100%, obviously. And frankly, I've been so busy all day. I just need some time to relax. I'm going to just go on somebody else's stream now anyway. You can hang out and watch people stream or play a game. So it's not like the experience has to end. It's just, you know, you don't have to go home. You just can't stay here. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., I'm going to help number one sci-fi, 2 p.m. Eastern. He's going to be watching Terminator 2. It will be available in the MomOPrey 5 screening room. Keep a lookout for that. And sometime later in the afternoon, I will try and stream myself. And then Wednesday, we're going to Deep Space Nine Wednesday as usual. For Tian says, whose stream are we going on, MomOPrey? Whoever you want. Let's see who's streaming and who will be streaming. Cinnabon and LDG and Alexander. We're talking about playing some more Risk. So those are candidates if any one of them goes on. What else is going on? Nerdrotic is streaming. Trek Yards is streaming. Isn't Ellie supposed to be streaming today? Ellie usually streams Monday afternoons at 6 p.m. Eastern, but I don't see her right now. The Orville family. Maybe she had getting a late start. But no, she's not streaming yet. She's at 99 subscribers. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm putting the link in. The Orville family, which is our friend Ellie, is at 99 subscribers. There's 34 people here now. One of you have not yet subscribed to Ellie. Please click on that link. Subscribe to Ellie and let her know that MomOPrey sent you and you were the 100th subscriber. She has 99 subscribers. Ellie will stream in earliest within 20 minutes. So 7 p.m. to that Eastern. Okay. So guys, Jitsi says it was him. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, Jitsi. Ellie's 100th subscriber. Oh, she's up to 102. Thank you, guys. I don't know if it was Jitsi now. Could have been any of you guys. Any of you guys could have been. It could have been JP's. It could have been Jitsi. I don't know. You guys are going to have to battle it out. But you let her know. I'll try to say hello to her when she does stream. Yeah, I need to eat. I need to rest a little, and I'll be on some streams later. Thank you again so much. Qapla and Bird out. And Alexander wants everybody to know he's eating in his bedroom because that's his right, God damn it. It is. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out MomOPrey5.com, the new home of everything MomOPrey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/MomOPrey5 or on MomOPrey5.com. Take care.